a small system, 10 panels.
Chris Mudd is the CEO and says yes, give President Biden some credit.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, there are lots of grants available to business owners, the tax credit at the production.
But Mudd is a lifelong Iowa Republican, would prefer that tax credit money be spent on a border wall, and hopes for a Donald Trump comeback.
Do I think that Donald Trump's perfect? No. I think I don't personally, I'm not a big fan of who he is and what he does and how he lives, but I think the decisions and the things that he did for our country were good.
Did the quid happen? Did they pay $10 million for him to do so? If so, Joe Biden is guilty of bribery. Hunter is guilty of selling bribes, selling official favors from his father. And if that is the case, Joe Biden should be impeached. He should be removed from office. He should be prosecuted, and he should go to prison. And he should share a cell with Hunter for corrupting the government of the United States.
Senator,
a lot of hate, and there's a lot of vitriol and conspiracy theories, and those attract a lot of eyeballs too. And so if you're a brand and a business, why would you feel safe advertising?
I think that's an appropriate question. I think some of the headline comments or phrases need to be continually brought to light and debunked, and I'm glad you asked. But I want to be clear. For almost 11 years, my previous experience was at NBC Universal. And a large part of my remit was overseeing all the advertising revenue and partnerships for the company. And our #1 social partner was Twitter. And Twitter was safe, and we felt comfortable always being there.
But not all brands. I mean, a lot of brands have left.
Okay, hang on. I'm going. I hear you. And I want to take that last 10 years and put it in perspective, because by all objective metrics, X is a much healthier and safer platform than it was a year ago. Since acquisitions, we have built brand safety and content moderation tools that have never existed before at this company. And we've introduced a new policy, to your specific point about hate speech, called freedom of speech, not reach. So if you're going to post something that's illegal or against the law, you're gone, zero tolerance. But more importantly, if you're going to post something that is lawful, but it's awful, you get labeled. You get labeled, you get de-amplified, which means it cannot be shared, and it is certainly demonetized. Back to your direct point about
brand
safety. So they are protected from the risk of being next to that content. And it's